Hidden deep in the cliffs of Collinwood, the majestic ancient rocks that separate the earth from the sea, there is a tiny cove, carved by a long-ago sea. No one at Collinwood has seen it, and no one will ever see it, for the earth knows how to hide its secrets well. Sometimes men, too, must hide secrets, even wage desperate battles in secret, if keeping that secret can mean the difference between death and survival. Unknown to the residents of Collinwood, such a battle is being waged, far from its walls. And the cause of that battle, the object of the desperate secrecy, is a girl, long supposed dead, but actually living, and still in great danger.
What are you implying?
I'm not implying anything.
It certainly seems that you are. It seems that you're implying that I'm not handling this case properly.
I didn't say that, and I didn't mean to imply it.
Then why did you drive all the way up here? What is the purpose of this visit?
I haven't heard from you for days. I was beginning to get worried about Maggie. And Sam's after me every minute wanting to know something, and I have nothing to tell him.
I would have contacted you if there were anything new to report. There isn't.
I telephoned you at least half a dozen times. Why at least didn't you answer any of my calls?
I've already answered that question. There was nothing new to report.
You know, sometimes I get the distinct impression that you're avoiding me.
Avoiding you? Why would I be avoiding you?
I don't know. Somehow I get the feeling that you want to keep everything you learn about Maggie Evans strictly to yourself for some reason that I cannot understand. And it disturbs me. No, more than that. It frightens me.
What are you saying now? Are you accusing me of malpractice?
Oh, of course not.
It seems to me you are.
Look, I am the last person in the world to question your competence.
Then why did you say that the way I'm handling this case frightens you?
Well, that was an overstatement. All I mean is that somehow you've become too possessive about this case, and too secretive by far.
I am possessive about every patient because I am in charge of treatment. And I believe, and I will continue to believe, that what is said between a doctor and a patient should remain confidential.
Of course, I understand that. But I've got Sam and Joe Haskell after me every minute, asking me all about Maggie, all the details. I have nothing to tell them. Besides that, it's getting more and more difficult for them to keep Maggie's existence a secret. The strain's beginning to tell on them.
Then if they're not satisfied with me, I suggest you find another doctor for Maggie.
Wait a minute.
I mean it. Either you have confidence in me or you don't.
I have all the confidence in the world in you.
Then I suggest you remember that in the future, Doctor.
You cut out that doctor stuff. Look, we may have disagreements, Julia, but at least we're on a first-name basis.
As long as you don't harass me.
Well, I didn't intend to harass you. I apologize. You accept my apology?
Certainly.
Well, how is Maggie? Is there any improvement?
None.
I was afraid that's what you'd say.
It's getting to be a little discouraging. I wonder If she returned to a place where she was during the time she was missing, if the shock of recognition might jog her memory.
But we don't know where she was.
We know one place. You told me that she was found wandering in a cemetery. I believe it was called the Eagle Hill Cemetery.
Well, you're not thinking of taking her there.
I'm thinking of anything that will help us get to the truth.
Julia, it is out of the question. Now, to begin with, Eagle Hill Cemetery is right outside of Collinsport. Somebody's liable to spot Maggie. But more important than that, subjecting her to an experience like that might very well drive Maggie to, well, to the point of no return.
I realize there are risks involved.
Risks? You are playing around with a girl's mind. You can't take risks like that.
I didn't say I was going to do it.
Even the suggestion of it alarms me. Julia, there's something that you've got to face. Your scientific detachment is admirable in itself, but it cannot become so important to you that you forget you're dealing with human beings.
Is this going to be another lecture?
No, no, no. All I'm trying to tell you is that you have no right to subject Maggie to an experience that might affect her sanity permanently.
I just finished telling you I wasn't going to do it.
Then you forget about this business of the cemetery.
Yes.
And you won't do anything drastic without at least first consulting me.
Yes, is that all?
I guess so.
Well, then I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. I have some patients waiting for me.
All right. But now we are going to keep in touch.
Yes.
I apologize for having broken in on you this way.
I accept your apology. Goodbye, Dave.
Bye, Julia.
Send Maggie Evans in. Hello, Maggie.
Hello.
That'll be all, Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson said you were taking me on a trip.
Yes, that's right.
Where are we going?
There's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing at all. Come along.
Hi, Vicki.
Burke, this is a surprise.
Well, I decided to knock off early today and take a nice long ride in the country. Care to join me? We could head up toward Bangor and maybe have dinner there.
I'd love that.
Good. Do you good to get out of Collinwood for a while. Come on, let's go.
Oh, Burke.
What?
Well, there is one thing that I wanted to do today. We could do it together and it won't take long.
What is it?
And you'll probably think it sounds silly.
What?
Well, I'd like to buy some flowers and I'd put them on the grave of a friend who meant a great deal to me.
Of course.
It's her birthday today. I'd like her to know that she's not forgotten.
Do you know where she's buried?
Yes, up on Eagle Hill.
That's funny. Sam told me she was buried way up north of here.
Sam?
Sam Evans. You're talking about visiting the grave of Maggie, aren't you?
No. I'm talking about visiting the grave of Josette Collins.
Josette Collins?
I knew you'd think it was silly.
Vicki, Josette Collins lived over 100 years before you were born.
I know. But I feel very close to her. Burke, don't you remember how she helped me when I was in danger?
Or you imagined she did, when you were frightened out of your mind.
I saw her. I know I did.
All right, Vicki, I'm not going to argue with you, but I do think you ought to forget about it.
How can I forget about her when I feel so close to her?
Only because you wore her dress at Barnabas' party the other night. The more I think about that party, the more I think it had a bad effect on everybody.
I felt close to her long before that party. There was a time, Burke, when I even thought she was one of my ancestors.
But that would make you a Collins. I can't believe that.
Come inside. There's something I'd like you to see.
What?
This. It was her music box.
Where did you get it?
Barnabas Collins gave it to me.
Collins?
It was a sort of a thank you present for helping him with the party. I didn't do anything to deserve it, but I'm delighted to have it. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very nice.
Listen to it.
Very pretty.
Sometimes when I'm listening to it, I feel as though she's very nearby. Very near to me. Why did you do that?
Because I don't like to hear you talk like that.
I don't understand you.
Vicky, you're a sensible, intelligent girl. And you were just talking as if you really believe in the Collins spooks.
Don't call her that.
This house is really getting to you, isn't it? All of a sudden you're talking like all those old legends and fairy tales about Collinwood are really true. And that's not right.
Well, I can't help it if I feel close to her. Maybe it's wrong, but I can't help it.
Vicky, being attracted to a legend is one thing. But it's another thing when you treat it as fact. Now, I don't think we ought to visit the grave of Josette Collins.
Why not?
Because it will only encourage you to think about her more, maybe to believe in her more. And you shouldn't. It's not good for you.
Then you won't take me?
No. No, it's not a good idea.
Well, I guess I'm just going to have to go by myself.
It means that much to you, huh?
Right or wrong, Burke, it's her birthday, and somebody should do something to remember it. I want to put those flowers on her grave. It's something I feel I must do.
Okay. Okay, if you're that determined.
You'll take me?
Yeah. Yeah, but only for a moment. Afterwards, we're going to go for a nice long drive. And then we're going to have a nice dinner. Is that a deal?
It's a deal. I'll be ready in a minute.
Right.
Why did you bring me here?
I've told you there's nothing to be afraid of.
Please,
Now,
let's not stay here.
Now try to calm down. Everything will be all right.
I just want to go.
No, we'll just stay here for a moment.
Why do we have to stay at all?
Because I want you to look around and I want you to see if you recognize anything.
I don't remember anything.
Look around. Try to remember.
I can't. I don't even want to remember.
For your own sake, you've got to try to remember.
I can't.
See that clump of trees over there? Have you ever seen them before? Do you recognize them?
No.
And these graves. Look at these graves.
Graves?
Yes. Do they mean something to you?
No.
Don't you remember anything?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You've been here before.
No.
Yes. Yes, you were found wandering right in this graveyard. Don't you remember?
No.
Try to remember. Look around once more.
I don't want to look around.
Look around once more and then we'll leave.
We'll leave?
Yes, but you must look around once more.
All right.
What is that grave? Does that grave mean something to you? Do you recognize that grave?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I still think this is a bad idea.
It'll only take a minute.
I thought I heard voices.
Some people are coming. We can't let them see you. We better go.
Do you see her grave?
No.
Neither do I. Mrs. Stoddard said that it was by a clump of elm trees. Well, that might be it over there.
Where?
Over there, where those two women are standing.
Come with me, Maggie. Now come.
I still don't see it, do you?
No.
Here it is.
That's a pitiful sort of a grave for one of the mighty Collinses.
Jeremiah Collins buried her there out of revenge. He felt that she deserted him when she killed herself.
What a petty revenge.
It makes me so sad. This grave is so lonely and desolate. Except for those two women over there, the whole graveyard is deserted.
What is it?
I heard voices.
Oh, don't look back. No, let's go.
Vicky, what is it?
I saw
What's the matter? You're as white as a sheet.
those women over there.
What about them?
One of them just turned around, and for a second I saw her face.
What about it?
It was Maggie. I saw her distinctly. It was Maggie Evans.
Vicky, look at me. You couldn't have seen Maggie. Maggie is dead.
I know,
Well, that's why you couldn't have seen her. It was your imagination.
but she looked just like Maggie.
There was a resemblance.
No, I saw her face distinctly. It was Maggie. I'm sure I saw her.
Just like you were sure you saw the little girl at Barnabas's party the other night. But it was an imagination. You admitted that later.
Yes.
Well, that's what this is. You imagined you saw something you really didn't see.
I guess so. Burke, what's the matter with me?
You've been under a lot of strain. First the shock of Maggie's death, and then the seance the other night.
But I'm scared. Why do I keep imagining these things?
Because you have a vivid imagination. But you mustn't let it run away with you. Being in this graveyard doesn't help matters either. Come on, let's get out of here.
All right.
We'll wait here a moment.
Why did you bring me here?
So we wouldn't be seen. We'll leave in a moment. Maggie, what is it? You look frightened. What's frightening you? Is it this place? Have you been here before? Do you know this place? Maggie, you have. I can tell by your reaction that you know this place. What is this place? When were you here?
I've got to get out.
Maggie, tell me about this place. When were you here?
I've got to get out.
Now,
Get out.
tell me, what is this place, Maggie?
Please don't make me stay here.
All right, we'll leave in a moment. I just want to look around.
We'll go?
We'll go. But let me look around for a moment first, all right?
All right.
Does the name Collins mean anything to you?
No.
Seems to be a tomb of a family named Collins. Don't you recognize the name?
No.
This one's named Sarah, the same as your friend who you played with.
Sarah?
It's possibly an ancestor of hers.
You said we could go. Why don't we go?
Maggie, look at me.
Why?
Because I want you to look around and I want you to try to remember when you were in this place before.
I can't. I've got to get out of here.
Maggie, why are you so
I
frightened?
can't stay here.
Why not?
Because he'll kill me.
Who's he?
I'll die.
Who are you talking about, Maggie?
I'll die.
No, Maggie, you're with me. You're safe with me, Maggie. Maggie, can you hear me? You're safe, Maggie. All right, Maggie, we'll go now. We will go. We're going, Maggie. We're going.
Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.